Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Carika and I am a 24-year-old single mom. Yeah, I'm a single mom. Yeah. So let me just give you guys a bit of a background about where I'm from. Wagwan. I was born and bred in Johannesburg, right, in Adele, and then shit has always been daughter. Say hi, daughter. So yeah, shit has always been rough for me, like my upbringing, my childhood. Oh yeah, she says I forgot to let them say hi to Kitty. So hi, Kitty, say hi. Kitty said hi. Can you say hi?
Hello.
Hello, hello. This is my daughter, guys. Okay, boy.
I need cha cha.
Okay, but you need to cha-cha. Yeah. Um. Yeah, was upbringing was kind of rough, not in the sense of finances, poverty. Now, I had a comfortable life. I grew up easy. Problem is when, like, you can have everything, right? But then if you are not being, like, watered emotionally and psychologically, and if all of that shit is toxic, and then like you still end up being a fucked up person at the end of the day. Sorry for swearing, baby. I'm sorry for swearing. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I've always been the black sheep. Black sheep. Cause Karika is. I am. I'm wild. I'm soft as well. I'm like a bit. I always like to tell people like I'm yin and yang. That's me. Which is ironic because I actually do suffer from bipolar disorder. Yeah. What you see right now is probably like a mania phase or a high, they like to call it. I'm not, I don't really care. Yeah, so where the fuck was I? Yeah, so I could never pick a side because I've got two sides to me, and people never understood that. Like, while I was growing up, it was always like, oh, but this child is so soft, and this child, she comes from such a good home, and she's so quiet. What happened to her? Karika? What is going on with you? But then Karika is just who Karika is, being bipolar.
Who cha?
Who, child? Please, child. Me, child. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. I'm Karika.
Well, I'm my mommy's only child.
Are you your mommy's only child? Okay,
Cha cha.
bye. Yeah, cha cha. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, people never really understood, you know. And growing up, as a colored, it just made things 10 times worse. It just made things 10 times worse because now we don't really, our people, like, we don't believe in mental health. We don't recognize it, you know. As sal net altyd wees, ooh, Dynetjie smile. Wat het Dynetjie gerook, of what is she smoking? What is she on? Like, what happened to her? Maar dan is it net this chemical imbalance that you've got in your brain, which is not a bad thing. It's my daughter's sick, guys. Yeah. So yeah, That was a bit like that was too heavy for like an introduction. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I just wanna introduce myself as that girl who's always been the black sheep, who still is the black sheep, and I have made peace with it. I'm at a point where I've made peace with it. I look like a probably look like a druggie to people out here. Probably look like my daughter was telling me now the other day that I'm a naughty mommy because I got my hair. Please tell me that again. She said my daughter basically disowned me. And I'm at that point where I can own it because this is how I feel, and I'm not going with societal norms and what all of you guys say. Like, it's bullshit, man. What you guys believe is bullshit. I'm joking. It's not bullshit. It's right. Believe what you believe. It's fine. Be you. Do you. All the way. My, yeah. So I moved to Kimberley when I was 12. Yeah, at the age of 12, we moved to Kimberley because my bipolar started acting up already that time. As a youngin. How old is that? 12. Yeah, 12. Yeah, so it started acting up that time already. I just felt like, nah, man, I can't be in Johannesburg anymore. I don't like the environment. I don't like the kids. Ik het net moe geraak, man. I just became tired. And that's when we moved to Kakamas, where my parents bought a house. That's where they were born and bred. And yeah, so we moved. Me and my sister, I've got an elder sister, only sister. Yeah. We moved to Kakamas. It's called Kakamas, in the Northern Cape, right? Askis Leafy, please drink some water.
Oh, no. I'm fine.
Okay.
Now go back to your cha-cha.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, Fava sake, what was I saying? My sister and I, we moved to Kakamas, and I got enrolled in that school, and everything happened so fast, man. It was just like, oh, let's go. I can't, Carika, I can't deal with Johannesburg anymore. I want to vie, you know. And then we went, got there. First day was hectic. Like, it's not what I imagined. I thought, okay, near Carika, you're going to be in a different environment, you know, different air. You're breathing different air, change of scenery, different smell in the air. Yo, but then when I got there, it's still human beings, man. I'm still around human beings with their shitty attitudes and their weird behaviors. And I'm sorry, I'm weird, I know. Yeah. So first day, second day, third day was yell, man. I couldn't, and I came home crying. Grade six, I think. Yeah, I came home crying. I was crying. I was crying. I was crying. I was crying. My dad, he worked in Botswana. My dad, all of the years, he was never really, he'd just come home. He'd just come home maybe every month end. Yeah, that's when he'd be home. So he was never really. No, he was never really there. He was never really there. He was there. I'm not fucking lying. He was there, but
Mommy,
not.
please stop swearing.
I'm gonna stop swearing, my child. I'm sorry. This is why my child calls me naughty. So yeah, what was I fucking say? I'm sorry. Yeah. The way my daughter's looking at me, guys, my child is very scary. Like, very. Yeah, so my mom and my dad, like, my mom would be working in this province, my dad is in that province or in that country, like, so we didn't really have much of him, you know. So it was just a weird upbringing for me, because now also I
Kitty,
couldn't
don't go on the laptop.
let go. I couldn't, you know, I couldn't breathe. Liriki, I'm going to pa you.
Then can I just have Kitty?
Please take Kitty.
So Kitty can't go on the YouTube.
Yeah, please take him out. I think he wants to poo. Take him
No,
out.
Kitty doesn't want to poo poo.
Yeah.
Guys, the big
So now my daughter distracted me, guys. Yeah. Yeah, so my upbringing was very different, like with me always being on two sides and not understanding. And finally, after I had my daughter, 2016,
Now, Kitty.
it just became. I felt like now, man, Carika, you can't deal with this toxicity, because I was very toxic. I was very toxic. And it's like, now you've got a daughter, you've got a child now. Now you can't like miss me with all of that. I gotta be a parent now. I gotta be responsible. I gotta face reality. I gotta take life by the horns. I mean, this shit just happened, you know? No!
Good, Kitty, good.
Yeah. So that's when I told my mom, like, listen, I can't deal. I need to see a psychologist. I need to see someone. I need to get meds. I need help, man, because I couldn't do what I did all of the years, like drinking and partying, and I couldn't do that anymore, because now I've got a human being, that I've got a little human being that's mine, you know. So all of that, I couldn't. I told my mom I need professional help, because throughout my childhood I would always like go in and like drop out of school and go back to school and drop out of school and go back to school, and from this place to that place, from like fuck, it was hectic, man. It was very hectic. And then yeah, so that's when I got help, professional help, and I saw a therapist. And long story short, she's like, nah, there's nothing wrong with you. Do you believe in God? I'm like, no. so
I'm so hungry.
I was like, nah, I don't. I don't. And she's like, okay, that's the problem. I think that's the problem. Because I would always question God and be like, now where are you? Why am I having all of these feelings? Why am I going through these motions? Where, like, how is this normal? Other people are living a normal life, and I'm not a bad. I'm not a bad person. It's just that I've got these two sides to me, and both of them are good depending on how you treat me. And yeah. So after the therapy, I made peace with my religion. I started accepting, okay, this is what I have to do. I have to go to church. I have to